Ranger 是啥小啊？3号投手谁？该不会是亚麻莫德吧？
不知道
啊，可能是长头发那个嘎嫂子。
说不定是欧塔尼啊。
你看1号不可能，电动里面把它排1号，超奇怪。
有。
看到。全蓝哦，你是白色吗？
嗯。
哦。干好险呢，果然是嘎嫂。亚麻莫多，我是几号
1号。
1号是84，干1号比较烂。
还是你要5号也可以啊，你自己决定。
除非5号分数比较高。这要怎么打
？All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
妈的，还要大军球。
And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles.
让我想来出征球。
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Swing and a ground ball. 1 out in the top of the first. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a foul straight back. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. And a swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
On and miss. Curveball struck him out. 2 down.
圈圈也太小了吧
Now it's Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off. Glasnow, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Ground ball right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket.
有了
Line drive.
要。哎，
And
好
a
险
base hit. And that extends the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Glasnow back to work. The 0-1.
掉下来啊
Rounds 1 to short.
顾得哎，
And that's the inning.
圈圈也太小了吧。
打击是什么圈圈
Shohei Ohtani.
就是那个它不是它是有2哦，我有个中圈跟外圈呢，我就是夸弧啊，里面那个内夸弧很小啊。
哦。
对啊，外夸弧反正内外都会变小，如果你的 V 群变很低的话，对啊，你就知道这个人他可能左打或右打不大好，或是对他怎么样之类的。Anyway。
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching out.
你 power 挥下去，然后发现，哎，他中圈好像还行，那代表他那个 contact 还不错。
You're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
contact 好像是中间，然后 V 圈好像是外面，我有点忘记。Come on, showtime.
Looking. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Liner snagged at first. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
This one belted deep left field on its way. A solo shot. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Next to the dish is Freddie. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. That one drilled left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Top of the 2nd. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Just missed.
对战都不能设计你们。
对啊
Up the middle.
是
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Got kind of tied up on that one inside, but he was able to sneak it up the middle of the diamond because he stayed through it. That's not an impressive.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
还有什么自己往外跑？
Tag and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag.
自动。
Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
This one popped up. Freeland under it. 2 down. And now Jack Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. 2 down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it, swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 2nd. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed.
Nope.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025, he added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. Late swing, foul to the left.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
Fly
ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Andy Pajas getting ready to hit. This one in the air right field. Nimmo ranging after it.
Eh, 可以，
That
哎
will
干，
get to
可以
it
的，
before it drops
可以，
foul.
好慢。
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field.
地狱倒骑，
So a man aboard now with one away.
哎，不要转了，还是。
倒骑我超熟的，
And up next for Los
哦，每天都有那
Angeles,
种倒骑。
Alex Freeland.
要练就用最强的来练。
往差。
In the air to left center.
我的，
哎呀！
Tracks it down for the out. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
目击被盗现在都还没上场，不知道他怎么受伤。
谁？
目击啊，
啊，目击贝兹。
Ball
还在休息，
inside.
没去吃。
And it's even up. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Paez on his way to third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Base hit. Rojas coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 so far. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring.
7分。先输了，先下一场，没错。
Third inning, Evan Carter
是怕他到
stepping
期
in for the
另外队都会
Rangers.
变误击。
还不至于啊。
First offering is fouled off.
那有点难，除非我选到那个
and having a lead is nice,
强
but it
蓝
can
鸟
be
队，对不
challenging
对？
for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
干，我本来想
Go
冲
after
了，妈
hitters
另外一个还
and
捞
get
到。
quick outs.
MLB
Nice job
Paez
going
是
the opposite way with
中外
it,
野
letting the ball
不会
travel
超
and not
概念
allowing the
很强
barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Danny Jansen in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish off the plate.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
掉下来。
Ground ball could be 2. To second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Nimmo in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. 2 down, nobody on. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
你要蓝条吧？
还不换呢。
我倒是甘蔗。
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Andy Pages. Pages in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That's a ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Alex Freeland digs in now. Popped out to left his first time. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
你又没三振。
没有。
Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the 4th. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Off. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a fly ball.
要球星还没有全垒打，我操！啊你娘嘞！我他妈power 要球星，第3棒，烂死。
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
Cleanly.
太好了。
Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. 1 down. And now, Josh Smith.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%.
Runners on the move. This one in the air center field.
不行不行不行！啊！死了！干，你们正好打这么烂的。
Back here in LA, bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
It gets down, base hit. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit.
接受挑战，来吧，妹妹。去死啦！
再来吧。
Fouled off left side.
Well, he missed a
怎么会在
hittable
中
off-speed pitch right
间？
there. Not sure exactly what the time. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Now it's the right
只是解决我打你。
还有哈克，
我赢了，
秒到，但是
我赢了，我赢了，我赢了。
好。
去死啊！干！你娘嘞！妈的，投手在干嘛？野手在干嘛？哎，差一点就双杀了。
意思啊，2轰了哈。
哎呀，不会轰。哎呀，好球啦！
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run across. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. They now lead by 9.
逻辑完全突类，根本打不到。
To the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That's out to center field. Carter drifts towards it. And there's 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered.
哎呦，我还有什么投手呀？2.6，73、3.7，看对吧？65分。打不到喽。
那左打就不行，
真的，我看到渐渐变很小。
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Nope, that's the ball.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going
有啊，河北终于拿到1分了，要球星抓得准啊！终于破蛋，又赢了，我看一下。这个要求不会过分，9-1，要干球，可能只有被球了。好啊！
allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
掉下来啊！
This one in the air. Muncy gets under it. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball. That's inside.
掉下来
And
啊！
a miss.
结果 too late， 掉下来。
That's in. Ball 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And we're at the top of the
靠背
fifth.
人没忍住，
And that's
没
with
忍
the
住，
swing.
可恶
It's a strikeout.
啊！不知道你是谁，但是你知道，你终于让我打1分。
Back here at Dodger
Oh,
Stadium,
then you
we
should
head to the bottom of the 5th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air center field. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. Alex Freeland now at the plate.
The second baseman, Alex Freeland.
And a foul ball. The Dodgers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 away. And next for LA, Miguel Rojas. He's 2 for 2. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carter has a beat on it. And that is that.
来吧，
Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the top of the 6th. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
掉下来，注意
Strike
啦！
grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
漂亮，
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here comes Corey Seager.
啊，靠背哦啊，
There's
最
one
惨的。
and 2. What a play.
Well, they made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution. A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Ball 2.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to the left. Muncy sends it to first. That is the inning.
该死的真重了。
Back here in LA, bottom of the 6th. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2. And down on strikes.
我看你
And
左
one
打
gone.
烂哦，左投了，
Stepping in, Kyle Tucker.
塞左打左投就对了。
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 up, 2 down. Will Smith to the plate. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Tap foul at the plate.
解决不
On a
了他
line out
了。
towards center. Carter on his way over.
咬
Sits
到
it down
了
and he makes the catch.
果然要塞
Back
进
here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top. Seventh, Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers.
Number 51.
Inside, ball 1.
Cynthia.
He's
Nope.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
啊，
Here's a high
还是没
chopper.
打好
Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Josh Young. And first offering is fouled off. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Vesia goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 out.
连续，
Here
我看
is
圈圈变超
John
小，我
Peterson.
操！
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball.
Swings through that. Swing and a
这球
miss.
都在。哎呀，哎，所以
This one in the air right field,
然后一颗，
and it falls. So a 2-out game keeps the inning alive. Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter, 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Right side, and foul ball.
有了
In
啊！
the air left side.
干，我已经打很准了。
Hernandez settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Broken bat, and it's popped up. 1 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 3. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back on this one. To the warning track, makes the catch.
哦，一球一个。
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage. Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
On the ground, right side. On to first. They
Oh.
get the out on Muncy.
也是我先发太牛了。干
We're at the top of the 8th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Blake Trinan, gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come
Why
in
none?
throwing strikes, attacking these
Why none?
hitters.
所以那就死
Ground
吧。
ball left side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Brandon Nimmo digs in now.
有了。
That one fouled off. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
掉下来啊，还是挥不到。
And it's a strikeout. 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball.
High fly ball out towards
顾
left
得
center.
哎，打球星
On the
哎，
move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the
作
catch.
弊。马上成为道奇
Back
黑。
here at Chavez Ravine. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Andy Pajes now at the plate. Seager
死吧
in
吧
plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. At the plate, Alex Freeland. 0 for 3 in this one.
没关系，
In the air, right field.
让大谷平反一下。
平反一下。
And a couple of quick outs.
没有，没事。
有什么
Now
好
it's the
平反？
shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
还没轮到他，除非他是安打。
对。
金惠成吗？哎，金惠成没有上来，
On the ground to
没
third.
机会。下面一局。
They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Back here in L.A., we go to the 9th. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
有了，屁啦！哦，不要！
Fires to first.
屁哦，打这么好哎，干
Misplay made it a bit
干
messy, but they clean things
打
up
超好
for the
的
out.，And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
去死 perfect 了！
This one, it's
再
out
来
of
一
here.
个，好细，再来一个，再来一个，干，
And they
靠
cut
前，
into the deficit.
看会不会吹喇叭？
这什么喇叭？
One down.
干
Here comes
又要来
the
了，
closer
没有，
here
没有关灯啊，
Edwin Diaz.
关灯唱歌啊。
And you
啊，
know,
要开
young guys
就
can
是
struggle
先换
sometimes when they're called upon with big
哦，要先决定好。
换角色就
哦，我知道，我
是
知道，对，对，换角色，因为不是中途上来。
So we'll see how sharp he is. Your
看太
mental
可惜了，
toughness matters in
让
situations
他
like
唱
this
歌
as
一下
well.。
2-0. Foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3. Late on that fastball.
看一下，
One down, base is empty here in the
亚
ninth.
兹你怎么了？亚兹干你娘的！
And they're down to their last out.
挥不到，
Down to third baseman, Josh Young. And a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball
干你
was
娘！
down
我
enough
靠！
where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't
屁呀！
Ball two
几球
It's
啦！
2-2. The Rangers down to their final strike.
啊，没了。
Ball game.
哎呀，
These hitters got the bats going early with a huge second.
也没多强嘛。
问题是要到期就感觉他的威力
Your。confidence grows, and you just expect
Yeah,
to go
how
out and
about that?
dominate and win
Yeah,
each
that's
inning.
fun.
And on top of it, the ball game.
好
This one ends the final 9-2.